Alrighty. Well, I'm happier than ever. The update for Save the World is actually beyond what I could have imagined and hoped for this season. Not only just for like Save the World, but Fortnite does like actual BR is kind of fun too. But we're only going to be talking about Save the World, the home base status report, and the updates and stuff that they plan on doing in the future. And honestly, there's a lot, so try to keep up with me. We're going to go over the home base status report video, then we have a few other things to go into. But starting off by the Fortnite team, ahoy commanders, we have a loaded status report sailing in, so let's get right into it. Home base status report initiate. Curvy Shores returns with a new modifier on April 5th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So at reset, we get the new modified uh, Curvy Shores. Now, if you played Ventures at all the last like times that we've had Curvy Shores, it was just horrible. The Super Husk was just not it. We like everyone could agree that it was just a bad modifier. So they've actually came and they listened to us and they gave us what we were asking for, and I'm happy. Um, it was a last minute change. I'm super glad. Like me, Archer, and I think even we were mentioning like the last day is April like early April 5th for them to give us this update. So I'm glad that it's actually here. But let's jump right into actual like modifier and everything. So Scurvy Shores is back along with the treasure-filled pirate llamas. So pirate llamas are back. Let's go. This high sea venture is going to feel a little different this time around, as it will introduce a new modifier and bring back a returning one. So I'm super excited to announce Bouncy Husk is a crazy concept, but also super cool. Things will get quite turbulent with the new Bouncy Husk modifier. With this modifier, Huskies and Mist monsters all have the increased health, but they are more susceptible to knockbacks, especially from ranged and melee weapons. Then those husks back into the storm that they came from. So if you don't understand what they're trying to say, any weapons that you shoot towards these huskies and mist monsters, they will actually have a higher impact and knockback. So it's super cool to think about. So like there's probably a lot of different things that you could use. We'll have to figure out like what exactly it is tomorrow, and like see gameplay like that tomorrow, or I guess later today, since at reset. So yeah, but Bouncy Husk, super cool. And then Super Treasure, time to start looting like a real pirate. With the Super Treasure modifier, treasure chests filled with valuable loot with periodical drop after defeating enemies. Keep in mind, commanders, the tougher the enemy you defeat, the more likely a chest will drop from it. Great enemies mean great rewards. So if you don't know what that means, chest drop, there's a higher chance for higher enemies dropping those chests. Basically like a buffed Blakebeard stash. It's basically that, but it gives you more items, and like they'll probably give you like traps, weapons, even materials to craft with. So super cool. It's like a buffed Blakebeard stash. Super cool. And I think this was actually in one of the Venture seasons, the very first Scurvy Shores, but it got taken out the second time around and then modified. So now it's back. Super cool. But yeah, with the addition of the Bouncy Husk modifier, so Super Husk modifier has been removed from Scurvy Shores. So if you didn't know, the Super Husk modifier was the last one in the previous one. This was just a horrible concept, and we complained about this for like a long time, but they finally took it out of the game. We do not have to worry about the Super Husk modifier anymore. The reign is free, and we're ready. And then moving on, this is a crazy update too, just because we've been like waiting for this. We had no like feedback or anything, but like we just gave them our like ideas and we just haven't heard from them. But today, R.O.S.I.E has been upgraded. It's here, commanders. The long-awaited R.O.S.I.E, very long, we waited months, has shipped to a home base near you. Let's throw it in our expert weaponsmith clip to get a detailed look at what R.O.S.I.E has to offer now. And if you haven't noticed, I'm smiling because I actually enjoy this update, so I have nothing to complain about. Usually in a home base status reports video, I'll complain about something, but there's nothing to complain about today. Hey, Commander, sorry for the long wait on this upgrade. We really wanted to make sure that we got R.O.S.I.E working just right for our hardworking constructors. Let's run down all the changes that have come to R.O.S.I.E. No more overheating. Big change. Commanders are now free to fire away with the R.O.S.I.E as our technological advancements have allowed us to bypass the troubles of overheating. Now that overheating is no longer an issue, the cold lead perk will now allow R.O.S.I.E to hold 20% more ammo. So currently in the game, the description is a little off. I'll probably show it later. But basically, it does say that it reduces your cooldown by 20%. it's just a typo, so don't worry about it. They already added the 20% more ammo thing onto it, so super cool. Currently I think the ammo is 180, so and then it increases by 20, so I think it's like that'd be like 20 bullets, I assume, or some 18, so like I think it's about 200 bullets, something like that. Something around that. But yeah, super cool. The coldly perk is actually kind of useful now, and definitely will be used more in the future. Better from a distance. The damage fall off the enemies at a distance has been greatly reduced, adding more combative versatility to R.O.S.I.E. So you're going to do a lot better from a distance. And then the quicker activations after initial use, it would take commanders quite a while to be able to summon R.O.S.I.E again. That issue will be reduced to the R.O.S.I.E cooldown has decreased by 33%. So it used to be 3 minutes, now it's 2 minutes, and that's a big change. We were expecting maybe 2.5 minutes, maybe like something like around that, and maybe higher damage, but they just reduced it by a full minute, which is super cool. Thank you. A new shield, and this one's actually super exciting because I don't know if they like got inspired by me or if it's like my doing, but I actually was the person that mentioned that they should add like a bubble shield around it. So if you go to my Reddit post, you can go on my Reddit and check it. I posted this under like the ideas list that they were asking people, and I actually said if there was a mini slow field or a bubble where Husk can't go through, it would be super helpful. So I mentioned that the bubble should be a thing, and they actually brought it, a new shield. One weakness of using R.O.S.I.E is that it would leave its operators vulnerable to ranged attacks. Well, their security is now improved with the new anti-projectile shield that will form around R.O.S.I.E whenever it is deployed. Commanders will now have the option to sacrifice the shield, which will trigger a large knockback. This is especially useful when hordes of melee husks get a bit too close to the turret. So my idea was just a concept. I like maybe add a bubble, and they expanded on it, which is super cool. I really hope they did use my idea because I don't want to bloat or anything, but like I think it's super cool that I gave them this idea, and hopefully they actually saw it and like used it. But yeah, I mean, hey, Epic, if you ever want to reach out and let me know if it was my doing, please, because I like I'm smiling and I'm just thinking about it. But yeah, super cool. A new shield is a great concept. I've tested it out. There's actually footage. I have it right here. It's not useful in 160s, but I feel like if you use a loadout based around the R.O.S.I.E, it's definitely doable. So as you can see right here, the Smasher's being shot, but it's not like there's not enough damage. But this loadout is probably not full R.O.S.I.E. I didn't take this video. Archer did. Thank you, Archer. But as you can see, there's a little shield around you, and it just you can use the knockback in a second. You'll see it like right there. He uses the knockback, and any husk near you can just be like knocked back away, which is super cool. So like right there, it's used again, and the bubble just goes down for a second, and then it'll recharge back up, and then you can do it over and over. Now this is brand new. There's a lot of testing to do, so you can go out there, figure out if there's anything like glitches wise, but I doubt. I mean, like it's new, so there's probably gonna be something, but yeah, so far it's super cool. But let's move on. Dungeons is back out. We got it coming back. We have the lab, which is super cool. I actually missed the lab. We only got it for a few weeks, but it's back. I'm super excited to speed run these dungeons and just play them and get tickets. Check out what heroes can be earned from braving through the dungeons. So we got Swamp Knight, standard perk on her Unearthly Treat, and then his commander perk Unheardly Treat, same thing. If you want to read these, you can. You pause the video. I'm not going to go into detail of these because there's so much else to cover. More Monsterkin is also here. He'll be coming out too. Chaos Agent's coming back too. And then come April 5th at Reset, start plundering in Yar's questline. Yar's questline is going to be coming out too at Reset. So if you want to do this, you can. I'm going to be grinding adventures over my Twitch. If you want to check me out, me, Archer, AWallery are grinding straight to level 50. We might even have a lot more fun just because of the new venture, like the new modifier. So yeah, come check me out. Twitch link down in the description. But yeah, the quest line's coming out. Blakebeard, the Blake Hearted is gonna come back too. If you want to grab him tomorrow. And then coming April 10th, we have the Cottontail, Eagle Eye, and Rabbit Raider Jonesy egg in the event store. We get Cottontail, Eagle Eye, and then we get Rabbit Raider Jonesy. And then April 17th, we got Dashing Hare Kin and the Easter Egg Launcher spring into the event store. springtime's coming up, so we're gonna get Dashing Hair Kin, and then we're getting the Easter egg launcher, and then the MECHA-POP starter pack. Hey, if you guys want to go grab it, I mean, you can, but eh, it's a little iffy. I mean, I'm not going to mention anything because I've already done a video on this. So if you want to check that out, you can. I'll put it in the description down below too. But I'm not going to be any negative today because I'm actually super happy about today's update. Also, fair mention real quick. We actually have a live update for this. You can actually use coconuts and any other things. Use sub wafers, cannonballs, coconuts, and the 4 slot now. So if you've been like sad, being like, oh, I just don't want to use the meat or the mushrooms, you can actually use your other items in the 4 slot, which is super cool. Gives us an extra slot to use, and we don't have to worry about wasting a slot just on coconuts or any consumables or throwables, whatever you use, in that 3rd slot. But yeah, super cool. We can use them now. Yeah, and I think that's about it. Oh, also, I do want to mention, almost forgot, I already got all the rewards, but you actually get the rewards from last week. You get the quest lines back, but I think they messed up. We got the quest line, but we didn't get the repeatable quest. So like I'm supposed to have a I think I'm supposed to have daily war games again, but I don't think I got it. There's some things like messed up. They'll probably fix it in the next update. So you know, hopefully. And then also people that actually missed out on the bed ventures, or like the glitch with the beds and ventures, you guys will be compensated in the future. Don't know when, but they've mentioned that they will be compensating those people that missed out on, you know, because of the bed glitch. And then also everything that you missed last week, the MSK and everything like that, you guys will be getting the rewards. And we got the free supercharger, which was a weapon supercharger. Super cool. I was hoping maybe for a survivor one, but hey, I'm not going to complain because a weapon supercharger is better than any other supercharger besides a survivor one. So yeah, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else, and if I did miss anything, I'm sorry. There's a lot to like put in my mind, but I think I covered everything. So yeah, super cool. If you have any like questions or comments or anything that you guys want to tell me or talk about, let me know down in the comments. Also, if you are new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification so you guys can, you know when I post videos. Llama video will be coming up either the day after, depending on if I decide to go for 69,000. I probably won't, but yeah, that is it for the video. Super excited. Go in the update, play new ventures, get everything done, have fun. This update's super cool. I'm going to be playing it all day tomorrow or all day today over on my Twitch, so make sure you come check me out. But yeah, that is it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys super excited for this update, and I'll see you guys in the next video.